Hey guys, welcome back to the GRG. It's your boy, Mr. G Skate, aka Gabe, here again with another video. Alright, so this video is about Avatar: The Last Airbender, one of the greatest cartoons of all time. Let's be serious. That's the reason why it's exploding online right now after being dropped back on Netflix. So good. But as I was doing a rewatch of the show for like the fifth time, um, I got to one of my favorite episodes, and that is the episode where Toph is teaching Aang earthbending. And you might be wondering, well, why is that one of your favorite episodes? You know, what's so good about that one? Well, obviously it's got the emotional parts going on with Iroh and Zuko and him learning how to redirect lightning, but it's also a turning point for Aang. And also it's something I feel really fits in with things that are happening in America right now. Basically, the whole concept that really gets me is the concept of where Toph is teaching Aang earthbending. She tells him initially to, all he's gonna do is move a rock. Like, that's all he has to do. Teaches him the stance, shows him what to do, and then tells him to do it. He ends up getting blown back completely because he used airbending on the rock. And it didn't work. So he gets up to the rock and he goes, alright, well, maybe if I try it from a different angle. And Toph just looks at him and goes, no, there are no different angles. There is no other way to do this. All you need to do is take that rock head on. Face that boulder, okay? And she jumps and she just destroys the boulder and goes just like this. From that point, you know, Katara's like, well, Aang doesn't really work that way. He deals more with positive reinforcement and all that kind of stuff. And maybe you should take a step back. What does Toph do? No, she takes it a step forward because she understands that when it comes to certain things, you can't just be complacent. You can't just be kind. You can't just try and find a different angle around it. And you sometimes just have to take it on head on. And Aang learns everything he needs to learn. And it moves on to the final test. And instead of this time moving a boulder, it was actually stopping a boulder. And she was going to roll it down a hill, him blindfolded, and he just needed to stop that boulder. So what's he do? He takes his stance, she rolls the boulder, and he jumps out of the way because he's scared. He doesn't want to take it head on. He's afraid that if he did, he would fail. And Toph gets extremely angry with him and says, well, you should have had the common decency just to let the boulder roll you over. Jumping out of the way is just absolute failure because you didn't even try. And in our country right now, we're dealing with a lot of crap, all right? And a lot of us are trying to snake our way around things and find a different angle to look at it. And we have people that are saying things like all lives matter when we should be focusing on the actual issues, and instead of trying to find some other way to wrap this story, we just need to take it head on. We need to stand our ground, all of us together, and take on this boulder. Because while it's nice if one of us does it, we need somebody to do it. We all need to stand together because then we have more of a chance of actually stopping this boulder. Okay, it's rolling downhill at a rate that is insane, and we've all realized what's going on now, and the only thing we can do is take it head on and not try and make any excuses. I'm maybe not the best person to be talking on this subject because I'm white. I've got all this privilege that apparently I've lived with my entire life, and I didn't realize for a long time, but now I'm starting to see things from a different perspective, and I just want to show all the people that I've met in my life that who are of color that I stand with you. Like, I stand beside you in every single way, and I feel that any sort of privilege in this country needs to be completely destroyed, because there is no difference between me and someone who has darker skin. Okay, we're all the same. We're all amazing people, and Black Lives Matter completely. So if we can all just find a way to come together and take on this Boulder and take it headstrong like we should, then I think that we will find a way to actually make it through this and make a change for once, and I'm really looking forward to that. And also, another reason why this episode is one of my favorites is something I mentioned in the beginning. The whole situation between Iroh and Zuko, and when he is teaching him how to redirect lightning, he teaches him the concepts of all the different nations and all the different bending arts. And he goes into the fact that they're all different in their own way and they all have their own strengths, and if you learn from them, you'll become stronger as well. Zuko looks at Iroh and goes, that sounds like a whole lot of Avatar crap, basically. And Iroh goes, well, it is. The reason why he's so powerful is because he is the culmination of everything together. He doesn't hold any bias against any sort of nation or thing, you know. He learns from every single aspect, and if we were all capable of doing that, we would all be greater. And that's what Iroh tells him, basically. Like, if you can learn from these other nations, you can be like the Avatar in the regards of how powerful you are and how powerful you become, how much you learn. And he's not even really talking about on a physical level, it's more of a spiritual level or mental level. If you learn about other things, get outside of your own mind, you learn how to deal with things a lot better, because you can see that your issues maybe aren't the worst issues in the world. There are people dealing with terrible, terrible things on a daily basis that we have no concept of what it's like. And until we can actually learn those things and be open to those things, we aren't going to change. We aren't going to be better than we were. And I think that's what we need. We need to be open to all ideas, all people, and actually come together and learn from one another. But yeah, like I said, you guys, this is obviously a different video than what I usually make. I just felt very strong in my heart and in my mind that I wanted to make a video like this, because I've been thinking of a way to get my feelings across, and after watching that episode, it just kind of tied everything together that I was thinking in my head. And I hope you all checked out that episode and have watched through Avatar: The Last Airbender, because it's amazing. There's so many beautiful lessons that can be learned through the series. And honestly, thank you guys for watching to this point, and if you have, please comment down below Black Lives Matter, because we all know they do, and that's what we all need to be fighting for right now, okay? We all need to stand together on this and make a change. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you like it, make sure to leave a like below, because I wouldn't be doing this without the people who actually watch this content. Make sure to comment below anything that you want to say. Any positive words are always great. That's what we need. We just want everyone to come together. So let's try and build a positive community here on this channel and have everybody be happy and together. I love you all. Also, please don't forget to subscribe. It would mean the world to me. You're all beautiful. Have a great one. Peace.